You guys are good to start. Good luck. What up, guys? Welcome to the 13th edition of the ABC Eliminator. Record number of turnout, 44 entries. We actually had to use our buffer pair, and I still had to turn people away, so I apologize for having to turn you away. I can't go more than 44. Not possible, but it was awesome. Great turnout today. Last one that everybody can bowl, so, and on a fairly forgiving pattern. It's called Big Ben. The cut was plus 96 was Brady Kaufman, a youth bowler, averaging 219. So we're bowling 31 through 40 here. 11 guys made the cut since we added an additional 4 people to the tournament. Excuse me. Jeffrey Delaney's on 35-36. That's his, I think his first cut of the year. He's bowled a few of these. That'll help his chances for the top 40 next week. So Noah Gallegos was the talk of the tournament, though. He averaged 265. 265 average for the 5 games. 256, 298, 200, 299, 276. Noah's currently on 32, if you guys want to give him a watch. And my broadcast partner is actually bowled this week, so I'm not sure if he's really going to be helping me out tonight. He's doing the handicap pot right now as we speak. So with 44 entries, $440 is going first. Everybody in this round did cash. Oh, we got father-son going after it on 31-32. So 31-32, we got Noah and Steve. We got Brady and Rick. We got Ron, Jeffrey, and Isaac. Then Morgan and Mike and Ron and Felix going 31 through 40. You had to average 219 to make this cut. Man, scores were really high. A lot different than last week. And 44 entries, I'd say people like it. Next week is a top 40, so have them just shake it out for you. Isaac is back in the action again. Good for him. I know he's been on the border the last couple weeks, so he's back in it. Oh, Jeff. Oh. Flag to 7 there. You can't be missing spares on the easy shot. On any pattern, really. Noah left a 9 count on 32. Let's see if he goes 290 now. So where it gets crazy though, because Noah, he won 3 high game pots, good for $40 a game, and he may not. It's one game, so he may not even make more than, I think, if you're in 11th, you'll make 45. If you're in 6th, you'll make 75. So it's definitely worth it to make this cut to bowl a good game in this round. Larry Harper, what's going on? Kevin Hartman, thanks for tuning in. We got Chief right in the middle of all the action right now. How did he do? Let's see here. Robert White, he averaged a 203, so that's about average for him. That's awesome, good for him. But 203 in this is 29th place out of 44 entries. I still can't believe we got 44 entries in this thing. Oh. We are missing. What is going on? On 39 and 40, nobody is bowling. you know why 3940 is not bowling?
I have no idea.
Give it to Ricky if he's around here somewhere.
He might be in the back. No, they're just not bowling.
Yeah, that's good. Everyone.
I think it's Felix and Ron, so they're deciding some shit. Or Ron's doing something.
We gotta get rolling, man. This is supposed to be quick. Well, hopefully there won't be too much of a delay here, but Ron, Hostler, and Felix have not started yet, and most people are in their third frame, so that's not good. Hopefully they get rolling here. So Brady with 2 spares in a row on 33. Ron Johnson, who's always in the mix here on 35. Isaac with the turkey. So he's definitely the leader so far. Ron crushed it. 31-32 is going to be fun. Noah and Steve Gallego's going at it already. Ron is now getting up on 39 to start their first frame. Thankfully. Alright, we got Isaac Hernandez working on a hand bone, and he gets it. Noah rings a 10 pin, which he did not do at all in qualifying, which is why he threw 298 and 299. And a lot of that's requires.
299 he did.
Oh, that was a 10 pin, I guess. Wait, that's when you know you're stringing strikes doing that. So Morgan there. Morgan just has missed some cuts recently, just barely missing cuts too. Kind of in the same story as Isaac recently. Just being out of the cut line. Let's see if Rick can get a double here on 34. It was a little high for a 6 pin. We are taking the top 5 to the next round. Top 5. So you definitely don't have to be the best, but you can't be the 11th or the 6th. Ron Johnson with the half 10 there on 36. Almost a 7-10. Another week 7 for Noah on 31. That's not the reaction he's wanting right now. Mr. Jeffrey Delaney going for a double here on 35 right in front of us. See if he can get something going. Looks good. There it is. Yeah, he kind of struggled to start the game, but he's picking it up. Good spare there for Noah. Spare there for Ron Johnson, who's going to probably end up taking 3rd in MVP. That'll be good for $75 bonus money for him, thanks to Total Bowling Dynamics. I think this might be Rick Curry's first cut in a while too, with that solid strike on 33. Mike One, he's on a 268 pace. Morgan Moore is on a 290 pace. Isaac's on a really good pace as well with the front 4. What's up?
Before you leave tonight, can you restart the card reader? It's not working.
Yeah.
Just when you're done with everything tonight.
Yeah. Thank you. Brady with an explosive strike. There he goes. Samantha Coleman, thanks for tuning in. I'm sure you're rooting for Jeffrey Delaney. That's awesome. We got Sean Searles tuning in too. We have my wife Samantha Gint tuning in, probably on the TV right now. A little high there, leaving a 4-pin for Ron.
Taking 5 or 6.
5. With this many people, I was very happy that we were on a pattern that you could score well on. That means a lot of strikes. That means it doesn't take a lot of time. That was really smooth for Morgan, and he gets it. Oh yeah. Ron Hosser on 39 with the strike. They're will be just fine. Pace-wise, since they started a little late. Be sure to like and share, guys. Good people watching. We have this week and next week, and we are done for the summer. It's been a fun 14 weeks doing this. This is week 13. It's crazy. It's almost done already. It was crazy today having 44 entries. That was crazy. See if Noah gets on track here. Ball change, it looks like. Half 7-pin that time off of ball change. Ring and 7 for Rick there on 34. Oh, pocket 4-9 for Mike. Back to back to back, rough breaks there. On Hosser on 40, half 7. That wasn't even half, that was flat 7. Isaac with the front 6. He's determined. Him and Noah are battling for that number 1 MVP spot. First place in the MVP gets $200. Felix with a solid strike there. Mike just gets 1. Rick, okay, very good. He covers it up. Paul Carper, he never made it out this year, but it's okay. Thanks for coming out anyways the last couple of years when it hasn't been as busy as this year. This year's been awesome. That's a week 10 there for Ron. Morgan's on a 290 pace on 38. Going to the 9th frame and light 7. No more 290 there. Like I said, just gonna be the top 5 of this. Taking 5. Jeff with the light 7 as well. He needs to start striking. But given there's a few people that are struggling or not throwing as many strikes, so he might be safe if he can put a couple together.
Final?
Yep, you can use it.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Oh yeah, you're right there. Uh-oh, Noah is at 102 with an open in the 6th.
What?
Yeah. That's based on qualifying, that is very, very shocking right there.
He only averaged 260.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
I'm sure we did. Otherwise, someone would have said something. So.
I turned it in on the desk up there.
They moved it in, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure they moved it.
Does my 255 get me anything?
He just calculated it, so we'll know in just a minute. Actually, and by the way, you might qualify for the next event. So you're right here.
Yep.
And we're already down to 4 people not bowling next week. 4 people. So based on, of course, what happens here, but so far, based on 4 people not bowling, that would be you. So
Could make the cut.
we'll see.
So as far as that handicap,
Yeah, we're gonna.
he's got it right here.
The handicap stuff?
Yes.
Yes. I gotta add one thing. Hold on, John. I think you finished like 3rd.
Rick Schaefer, hey, thanks for tuning in too. So we got, let's see, Morgan Moore with a ring and 10 there. Going to end up shooting 258, 259 with the spare. Isaac had the front 6 in front of us, but leaves 4, 7, 10. Once again, we are bowling on 5. Yeah, we're taking 5. Once again, we are bowling on a pattern called Big Ben. 44 feet. 8-to-1 ratio, roughly. High scores.
All the way there.
No, needless to say, Noah Gallegos only averaged 265 for 5 games. But right now, he has a 103 in the 6th, so he may not make the next round.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I.
He's got to start striking. And there's a strike there for Noah on the left side of your screen on 32. He's doing it right now. Yep. No, he runs it.
Anyway,
he hasn't.
We're trying to get it going. But Mr. Blabbermouth over here.
I was thinking I might be lucky, but I don't know.
Yeah.
In a second.
Awesome. So of course Noah Gallegos with his massive score did win the handicap pot because he was 150 pins over the next guy. But then our youngest competitor, 11-year-old Phoenix Montoya, he got 2nd place in the handicap pot. His first cash in the tournament. Good for him. That's awesome. And we had a lot of youth bowlers bowl this year, which is awesome. Phoenix, and he was kind of upset at me. He averaged 160 on this at 11. When I was 11, I averaged 120, maybe. So that was pretty awesome. Good for him. $25 going to his smart account. I don't think the Gallegoses are going to make the next round after going 1 and 2 in qualifying. Noah goes 265 average, shooting a 13.29, and Steve goes 246, shooting 12.32. Both of them, they happen to get reassigned together, and they're both they may not make this cut.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Ron with the ring and 10, that one hurt. But scores are not yeah. Scores got, besides Morgan, who shot 259, is going to be the leader by far. So he'll be in the next round.
How many do you take?
5. Yeah, we got Morgan and Mike, Isaac. After that, it's like anyone's ball game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Steve with a good cover there. He needed that. 2, 4, 7, 8. Jeff just. You never know. Brady, if he puts some strikes together right here, he has a chance to make the next round. And he crushes it on 34. Our lone youth bowler to make the cut. We did have a couple. I think we got 3 youth bowlers. 1 made the cut and 1 made 2nd place in handicap. So that's awesome.
Your new pins make it hard to carry.
Oh, yeah. Trust me. Give them a month or 2, they'll break in.
Oh, I know.
Great shot there by Gallegos. Oh, Steve Gallegos. No, he's got to punch out. Yeah.
That was smart.
Little high. Yeah, I made a left turn there. Little high 4 pin there. See if Isaac can finish strong to shoot a 265 if he punches out. Goes high there. Yeah, that would be 240. Noah finds a strike. Man, that's crazy to me. That's insane.
260 average is 180.
Yeah.
180.
Right. We got Ron and Felix on the end there on 39.40. They're about Felix is on a 2-0 2-team pace. Ron does not look like he's going to be getting it. These guys need to start striking. Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Kiko, did you hear the news?
Oh, yeah, man. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, so second place handicap. Yep. I'm pretty sure you'll be in the cut for the top 40, so that's awesome. Good bowling, man. Cool. Great, huge strike there for Rick. It's going down to the wire. These top 5, 1, 2, and 3, we pretty much know who's going to be there. These top 5 are going to be a little different. Should I say 4 and 5? Even Jeff has a chance if he punches. Damien Scow, what's up, dude? Miss you down here still. Hope you're doing well with your endeavors. Half 10 there for Isaac, but yeah, he'll be good. He'll be in it with the 220. So we got Morgan, Moore, Mike, Luan, I think, and Isaac Hernandez so far. 174 for Noah, so I think he is done after averaging a 265 for 5 games. But this is a format. You do that, it's 1 game to the next round. Scores don't carry, so it's anyone's ball game after the 5 games qualifying. What he did make, let's see, he made 120 bucks on high game pots, so he still more than doubled his money. Uh-oh. Yep, flagged the 10 there for Isaac, 223. Steve Gallegos with a huge strike. He can strike for 208. And that's going to put pressure on a lot of people shooting a 208 right now. Felix has a chance to mark to shoot a 204. It's going down to the wire. My mathematician's not here. 5. My mathematician's too busy talking to other people.
Of course.
So... sorry if I ever get anything wrong. Great shot there. 195, I don't think will be enough for for Jeff, but good finish. Oh, they're walking out shots now. Rick Curry on 33. Needed that one big time. Steve Gallegos finishes strong with the 208. Beats his boy. They're bowling together. Noah 174. Jeffrey 195. Going down to the wire. Another half 10 on that lane for Ron. Just seriously, his score is 998, 99 strike. I mean, it's just, but it's not the kind of 9 count you want. It's all been very flat in half. He's good. Ron's good at making cuts. Yeah. Just good at making the top 5 as well, but just hasn't been able to pull out a victory yet this year. Rick needs this big 33. Carries it. That's gonna put up to 207. Knock out Steve. Well, might be him and Steve actually. Yeah, because the most now Ron can do is a 202. So let's see, we got 1. Ooh. Hi. I'm just like, who's up on me?
Me.
Good spare there. All right. 204. I think 204 is not gonna make it. And Felix has shot a 204. He's at 204 on a strike, so he's.
So yeah, it's gonna be Morgan, Mike, Felix, Steve,
And Rick and Curry. Yep. Brutal. All right.
Good enough. We're gonna need to lock up the line first.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yep. All right. So.
Hey, the entertainment's here as soon as I get a beer. Oh, I guess I'm on now, huh?
Yep.
All right, so where are we at? How many are we taking now?
5, and we're pretty much there. I just need to go print it out. So,
Who it is?
it's Mike. Let's see. Morgan Moore, Mike Luan, Isaac Hernandez, Felix Garcia, and Rick Curry.
Curry made it? Oh, man, that sucks. I'm just kidding. I love Rick. Like, honestly, guys, like, no one get their panties in a wad. I'm messed. What's the cut number then? Johnson 04, 95, 23 for Isaac. no idea who's watching because I've been like doing the handicap stuff. Coughlin, Brady Coughlin gets 202, 17, 23, 90. All right, I don't know. I just got here. I know I had to pay Noah $50 for the handicap pot, which is terrible. But Phoenix won second place in the handicap, so I'm going to pay him $25. Wherever he and his dad went, they're around here somewhere. We'll figure it out as soon as everyone gets here and Billy figures out what's up. Y'all know how this works. I got my first lead for real estate last week for Michael Smith. I'm going to help him and his mom sell their house in Highlands Ranch next spring. This is awesome. Thank you, Michael Smith. It's that simple, folks. Like, help me out. Help me find clients. I'll throw in 10% of my commission into the prize fund. Kiko!
Thank you, man.
Phoenix, I'd like to congratulate you. $25 monies for second place high handicap series tonight.
Yeah.
Now, the problem is, because you're like 3 foot tall and not 18,
It's got to go into your smart
it's
account.
going into your smart account, right? So come here a minute.
Yeah.
How old are you now, Phoenix?
11.
11. Any idea what you want to do when you grow up and you become an adult?
Pro bowler.
You want to be a pro bowler? Attaboy, Dad's freaking out over here. That's awesome. All right. Well, so we're going to put $25 into your smart account. So when you go to college, I can buy you like 4 pages of an English book to help you learn English when you pro bowler, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Good.
So for everybody out there listening, Phoenix shot 944 tonight for 5 games. It was minus 56. You average out 5 games. He averaged 189. He's 11. He averaged 189 tonight. It's pretty sweet, dude. How's that make you feel, man?
Good.
Good, that's it? Just good? Just good, like not great, fantastic, like whatever, like just good?
Pretty great.
Did you beat your dad?
I don't know.
Pretty sure you beat your dad.
Probably, yeah.
And even if you didn't, you tell him you did.
Yeah.
All right? So I got a $20 bill and a $5 bill here in my hand. Hold on. Let's come over here and show everyone. Hold on. See, everybody? And we're going to put this in his smart account. And when he becomes a PBA bowler, he's going to owe me like .0000000, like a lot of zeros, 1%. Right? And when you buy a house one day, you're going to call me, right? All right, man. Congratulations, young man. You've been right there all year. Super happy to pay this to you, man. Be good. That's how it works. That's how it works, peeps. What do you mean, Searles? Come on, what? All right, there's about to be an earthquake because Billy's got to move the whole thing over here to 39 and 40 and show the championship. Hold on, I got to go talk stuff. Hold on, give me a minute. Morgan, you better win. I need to look smart. I can't bowl. I better be smart. If Morgan Moore doesn't win, I'm going to look like a fool because I picked him.
See you, bro.
The brother says good night, everybody. No, you got to wave on the other side. Yeah, that's my brother's hand like 17 times. It's all good. I would like to say this. I've had a blast this year. Pulling on all the... Oh, wait, here comes the earthquake. Here we go. Come on, Tina. What are you doing? Good Lord. So we got Felix, Mike, Isaac, Rick, and Morgan. I'm not even going to lie. My pick is Morgan. Billy, who's your pick?
My pick is...
And don't pick Morgan. It's redundant.
I'm picking the lefty.
He's picking the Rick Curry guy. All right, I'd take that. I don't know if it's a good idea to pick against Isaac at this point, but I'm picking Morgan anyway. Because I picked him earlier and challenged him.
All right, guys,
So here we go. Here comes the top 5, and I'll be right back. I have to go to the bar.
finished last?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, we are all paid out 6th through 11th, and now we're in the final 5. One game for $440. Let's roll. So the prize payout for this is first place $440, second place $200, third place $130, fourth place $100, and fifth place is $90. Whew, alrighty. Off to a good start for Morgan. Alright, let us know who you think is going to win in this final round here. I'm picking the lefty because lefties got to stick together. But let us know and be sure to share, saying it's the finals. Let's get some action on this post. I think this is the farthest Felix has made it this year, which is awesome. He starts off with a strike. I know this is the furthest Rick has made it this year as well. Morgan and Isaac are no strangers to the final round, so that's normal. Next week at this time, first place will be $1,000, second place will be $400. So next week, there's going to be a lot of money on the line in one game of bowling.
Hi, Billy.
Hi, Ricky. How are you? Good, how are you? Now,
Samantha, who did you pick? You said I picked that guy.
that's the point, I think.
Which guy?
That's the point.
Felix?
No,
well, you know who I
like,
picked.
I think it's...
Yeah, it could be with your wife.
Yes,
It's
that
probably
was...
true.
Yeah.
Probably
I'm going to
true.
grab the chairs. I don't want to stay.
All right, I got you. So we got 3 X's. Curry left a 7 pin. This is actually going to come down to whichever bowler throws the most strikes. It's really going to come down to that.
Brady Kaufman is getting... This is, oh, yeah, for Kiko.
So that's...
What did he say? He said somebody took his bowling ball.
Somebody took his bowling ball? Hold on, folks. We're going to be on timeout. Isaac is missing a bowling ball. It's like a Scooby-Doo mystery. Who took Isaac's bowling ball? Isaac, did you throw it last game? Brady! I don't know who's bowling on whose pair or what lane. Isaac's missing a bowling ball. Which one? If you would go ask him and help search, that would be super
Isaac.
cool. We're missing a bowling ball, so we're going to look for it, folks. So we might be on a timeout here for a minute, which is fine because of the bowlers left and me and Billy and the bowling staff. I'm the oldest guy here, so if we're here all night, it's just what happens. Seriously, Sam, I want to know which guy is that guy. Is there another one that's gone missing tonight? Hostlers? Wow, so apparently we're missing 2 bowling balls. Ron Hostler's spare ball came up missing as well. So this is like a Scooby-Doo mystery. Nancy Drew. It's the story of the missing bowling ball. See what we can find out. If any of you out there in Facebook Live land know where the bowling ball is, help us out. What, Rick? Yeah, Rick Curry out there is asking us to ask Google. So if y'all could GTS, where's Isaac's bowling ball? That would be a bonus. Rick's going to wave the red flag as if he's a bullfighter, rub his head, which I don't get, but it's what he's doing. Yes, seriously, Samantha. WTF. Seriously, this is really upsetting to me, like legitimately, because bowling equipment is not inexpensive, and I don't know why someone else would take someone else's bowling equipment. It's trash. I understand sometimes it happens by mistake. Happens every tournament. Someone takes something that's not theirs by accident because it looks like theirs, smells like theirs, tastes like theirs, feels like theirs, and it isn't theirs. So we're still looking around to see if we can find Isaac's bowling ball. So I appreciate your patience out there at Facebook Live. And we're about to make an announcement to the lane. There's Billy coming down with Billy has blue balls. Is that Isaac's ball? Apparently that's Isaac's ball. So we may still be missing Ron Hostler's spare ball. Clearly that is Isaac's ball because it's the one that he wanted to throw because, he's about to throw it. So here we go. Of course, naturally, Isaac would throw a strike with that. So in the championship match in the last week before the finals, we had 4 strikes, and Rick's. Everybody strikes but Rick. Hey, Curry, I hear you, man. I feel your pain. I feel his pain. Morgan lays it out. He liked it. Ooh. Seemed to hit a little bit light. Left a 4-8. Which is not bad. Billy's walking across the lanes because, it's his bowling alley, so he can do that. And Michael Smith brings the microphone back right before he was about to make an announcement to the bowling alley that someone stole a bunch of bowling balls. We will do our best at the end of the evening to search for Ron Hostler's spare ball. Oh, Billy brought it to him. Billy is a miracle worker. He's going to drive his broom home. He's a witch. All right, here goes Morgan, my pick to win it all. Ooh, chopped it. Not sure if he didn't leave that one wide enough or if he just threw it hard. That's an open, which right now in this tournament, in this 5-man tournament, one game might be difficult. Felix on 39. Who has the purest backswing I know in bowling at the moment, is up on 39, and Curry's up on 40.
I'm done playing mechanic now.
Billy's done playing mechanic. Felix buries 10. 25 of that is Phoenix's smart account. Phoenix, Kiko's dad. Phoenix wins. Yep. Mike Lujan out of San Diego up here on 39. Curry on 40. Ooh, Curry leaves a 5-pin. Everybody out there in Facebook Live line, hold up your 5-pin or your 5-hand. If he misses, he owes you a shot. Luan doubles up, throws it in the pocket, and hammers it down.
Be careful with your elbows.
Yeah, I know. Billy always is concerned about my shakes like y'all are in an earthquake. He's not wrong, I'm just saying.
Even moving any slight thing.
I know. Whatever, Billy. Whatever. Billy's going to do some math tonight, get home at like 1:30 a.m., and then he's got what time's your flight tomorrow?
7:30.
He's got a 7:30 a.m. flight out of DIA to Minneapolis to go see some family members. So that's pretty cool. Isaac drops it out on 40. Ooh, 3-6-10. 3-6-10 for Isaac. I don't know if he missed. Feels like he hit his shot and may have to adjust over there. Here goes Morgan Moore on 39. That is not mine, but you're willing to bring me one, Billy. Morgan threw the kitchen sink at the 7-pin, but it stood up. I'm a big fan of Morgan Moore, folks. He's young. Oh, Isaac chopped that off. That may hurt. Morgan is young, and I hope one day he grows into his bowling talent. He slides past the left of the 7-pin. I don't think Morgan is as confident as his bowling scores would show. He should be. So, out of 5 bowlers in the finals, we have 1 open. Isaac opened once, and that's it. And Morgan opened twice. What do you think, Billy? Who wins?
I'll stick with my pick, Rick.
Which was who?
Rick, the lefty.
Oh, yeah. Of course, Billy picks Rick Curry, the lefty, which is fine. I mean, lefties stick together. I would imagine Felix lets it go, and
Half 10 there.
that was tough. I would imagine that lefties stick together. I would think there's about a 1 in 5 from the Eliminator, about a 1 in 5 percentage on lefties doing well. Billy, what do you think that is?
Yeah, sure.
About a 1 in 5. Billy doesn't understand fractions, so he's just going to agree with me. Billy does not do math. Billy does a lot of things, and Billy's one of my favorite people on earth, and he doesn't do math. Curry lets it go. It goes high. And it leaves the 4-7. Felix shooting at the 10-pin. Felix hammers down the 10-pin, which is what he should do. Seriously, though, Felix has the purest backswing I've seen. I've spent time in my own life on the bowlers I know putting together the perfect bowling motion, feet, backswing, follow through, release, and I truly believe Felix has the purest backswing. Curry lets go on his spare shot and picks up the 4-7. I truly believe Felix has the purest backswing. I think Jeff Montgomery has the purest release. Mike Lujan is just getting a ton of strikes. I think Isaac Hernandez is one of the top 2 or 3 people that I know in terms of making adjustments on a bowling lane. $10 down for Isaac. It's an important spare after that 7-1 last for him. See what Morgan does over here. Morgan's not spare shooting much. See if he can hammer down a strike. Ooh. Four, 6, 10 is not good for Morgan. So, Mike Lujan's got 3 in a row to start, which puts him in the catbird seat, as it were. Morgan with 3 opens in a row. Curry's on a 3 spare string. Isaac's got 2 out of 3 strikes. Felix is clean. Which could ultimately be super important here. Let's see what he does. He lets it down. Yep, he liked it. Felix is not really an emotional bowler. You can't always tell what he likes or doesn't like, but you can tell he liked that one. He's got the Dex Light t-shirt on, which I have like 1 or 11 in my closet, which I moved this week because I put a new carpet in my place. Moved everything I own 3 times. It was great. Curry on 4, he lets it go and hammers it. Curry hammered that one. That looked good. Let's see what Lujan does here with the front 3. Super smooth. He's just super consistent, folks. Mike Lujan is super consistent. If he figures out where the shot is and he lays it down in the right spot, he's going to get it. I don't. Been watching him for a couple of months now. I don't see him missing or having carry issues at all. Isaac lays it down, doesn't carry the light strike, leaves the 7-pin. Watching the left, watching Morgan and Mason more argue over whatever they're arguing over. Dude, I haven't shut up like nonstop, dude. Like, I'm good.
No one's commenting, so you should,
I haven't given him time to comment.
At least you're giving me time to do other stuff, so that's nice.
Oh, you and me both, bro. I did bowl tonight, full disclosure. I shot plus 65, missed the cup by about 30 some odd pins. I missed 2 easy spares, and I I struggled marking in the 9th frame, which is hilarious to me. Billy's showing off his G-string 10 here to the crowd. This is awesome. Morgan throws a strike on the left lane.
Tanks are ruined.
Felix is up on the right lane. Felix is clean. Strike, strike, 9 strike. He throws a strike here. And he does. He does. He buries that 10 pin. So that's going to make Lujan have to work. He's going to make Lujan have to be aware of where he's at.
All right, I'll do that. Mike.
This is a big shot for Lujan. Lujan can put a stranglehold on the match here. But if he throws something other than a strike here, even if it's a simple 9 count, Curry throws a strike on 39. Curry's not going away.
Let's get the elbows off the table.
Oh, good God. Billy's all upset about my elbows. Good Lord. He's not wrong. I'm just saying. Lujan lets it go, and he likes it a lot. Ooh! Racks the 10 pin. Looks a little soft. As it looks to go on 39 and kicks that soft 10 out. This is a big spare for Lujan. If Lujan picks this up, he's still slightly ahead. However, he gives Felix and Rick Curry with the double a shot. This is going to go to the wire, folks. This is going to go down to whoever performs better in the 10th. It may only be 2 of them, but it's whoever's best in the 10th. It's going to come down to that. And if Morgan breaks my heart because I picked him, I told him I was going to ground him.
Oh,
it's
God.
a true story, dude. That is a true story.
See if Felix can capitalize on that 9 spare for Mike. Oh, that looked a little weird release. Sure enough, a little hang. Didn't quite get through the ball. Like
that looked a little hangy and a little righty and a little not through everything.
Solid strike there from Morgan.
Yeah. I just really enjoy and identify with what Morgan does with the bowling ball. He reminds me of you a little bit. I think he has a little more hand in terms of being more left and throwing it more right than you do. I feel like you're a little more direct.
Because I'm a lefty, yes.
Right, which is fine.
Get it.
Oh, attaboy Felix. Felix throwing the spare shot that proves it's a great spare shot and don't leave it as a spare. I'm just saying, like, I feel like Morgan proves like he's got more hand, more bend, because there's more adjustments to be made. Yet I don't know that you or he are more accurate in general. I'm not sure which one that is.
I think we're fairly both very, very accurate. So.
Well, I know you're accurate. You're accurate is. I don't know what the most descriptive, accurate adjective is. Whatever it is, you are that. And I think Morgan is really, really close to that too.
If you make it this far in any kind of tournament, I mean, yeah, you're gonna get some breaks, but you gotta repeat shots. So whether you're playing 10 boards left to 20 like most righties do, because they gotta open up the lane because the heads give away, or you're like me, you get a little bit of forgiveness. Most lefties play straighter, so I can play a little straighter, but I can still open up the lane a little bit if I need.
But don't you think it still comes down to, can you execute your shot?
100%.
Whether it's straighter or more angular or whatever, it still comes down to who can hit their shot, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's still about shot making. The balls help shot making, but you still have to make your shot, and adjust when the ball doesn't do what you thought it should do when you hit your mark.
Right, and then it's and one of the things that I got drilled home to me tonight was, for me in my game and what I do with the ball, it's Curry on 40, which can make a difference. That's hammered. That's absolutely pure. What does my ball do on the shot? If I hammer the shot, Lujan with the spare, if I hammer the shot I'm trying to shoot, Did the ball do what I wanted it to do? Did it work what I wanted it to work? So that I know, is a ball change needed? Is a shot change needed? Or did I shoot a bad shot?
Yeah.
Right? Like there's 3 options on every shot, right?
Oh, there's a ton of options, which is why it's hard for bowlers to realize which option is which. You know, sometimes you think you throw a good shot, or I mean, you just got to really trust your game, I guess. So you know when you don't throw a good shot, or you know when you do, and if you just adjust. For me, for instance, I like to adjust before I ball change. I feel like any ball can work, but that's not always the case. After 4 or 5 frames, I'm like, okay, I need to do something else. You know.
Right. And one of the things I worked on tonight was, you know, you move lanes, Jake, you have a shot, you throw a good game. The next frame, the next game, the first and second frame for me were, does the same shot work? If they don't, was it a mistake I made or was the shot different?
4, 6, 7, 4, which is a common thing for all bowlers to wonder. So I mean,
Is that a normal reaction? Is that an okay reaction? Or is that just like way crazy?
no, that sounds about right.
All right, cool.
Bowling is 90% mental.
Sweet. I got that made because I'm as mental as anyone on earth.
No, you just gotta trust your game.
I think you do have to trust your game. And then the thing is when you shoot the 11th or 12th frame, if you will, of a game, like what happens when you move down in the next ball in the first frame of the next game, which could be halfway across the house. Like, are you good enough to execute the shot that you want to shoot so that you can determine where the shot is that you should be shooting?
Yeah, so you can still make the same shot on a different pair that's 4 pairs down. You can still make that shot. Whether that shot's going to react how it did on the previous lane is to be determined. A lot of people will take notes. Like, I'm following this person. There's a lefty here, you throw urethane. So you have kind of an idea of what you go into.
So if that were you, Billy, and you were bowling in a competitive nature like this, even if it were a much more, that's a great shot by Lujan. Even on a shot like this versus like the Masters or a PBA type of situation, do you pay attention to the people who are bowling on the pair before you?
So me personally, not too much. Also helps that there's usually not a whole lot of lefties before me.
So you don't,
I mean,
but is that because
to an
you're a
extent.
lefty?
I mean, to an extent. I do to an extent, but it's not. I still feel like I read ball motion quick enough, and I can adjust quick enough to where I can.
And okay, so to that point, like for me in my game, I feel like I read ball motion.
Good shot.
Curry lets it out. It's a good shot.
Oh,
Attaboy, Rick Curry. I feel like I trust my ball motion, and I feel like I can read my ball motion.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Where I struggle is, did I throw the
there
ball accurately and correctly enough that my read is accurate? Because that's two different skills, right?
You got to feel that. You got to know off your hand. If you question yourself about it, then you probably threw a bad shot.
Because that's right. So that's 2 different skills, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Reading ball motion and throwing the correct ball motion for what you're trying to do is 2 different skills.
And for me, I mean, I know a bad shot the second it leaves my hand.
So I have to watch my ball reaction before I can determine if it was truly, unless it's just like god awful.
No, it's a good
like
shot
if it's
first.
god awful, then I know.
I think it's a good shot first, and then ball reaction.
Okay.
Because you gotta make a good shot before you have a good read.
Look at Morgan out there walking out that back door 4.
You make a good shot, then you can make a good read, and then you make a good adjustment.
But the most important part of that, which would be the first part, is you have to make the good shot. Right?
Exactly.
Like you have to execute the shot you're attempting to execute.
Yeah, and then
otherwise, your read is
and then
useless.
If you did,
right?
and your ball goes through the face, through the nose, or you leave a flat 7, you're like, okay, I know that was good. I need to move left. I need to move up. I need to slow down my ball speed. I need to ball down to something on the surface. That, all
and
sorts of
there are all kind of based on your read on that shot, there are all kinds of different adjustments, right?
Ton of options.
Up, back, left, right, ball change, speed change, slower, bigger, smaller,
pin up, pin down. I mean, all sorts of stuff.
Right.
Curls, solids,
Right.
hybrids.
Well, so the most important thing is to execute.
Which is why all bowlers that bowl at this level now have 18 bowling balls in their arsenal.
Right, because the most important part, obviously, is execute the shot you're trying to execute. Because if you don't execute the shot you're trying to execute, your read is like irrelevant, right? Mm-hmm. All right. Cool. So there's me and Billy's.
Martinez.
There's me and Billy's extravaganza on bowling stuff.
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
That is fun. I'll always ask you those questions, dude. I was having a conversation. With my daughter tonight, or this afternoon, about who's the best bowler I know.
Oh.
And I, like, no bullshit. Pardon my cursing. My no bullshit. I told her it was you.
Well, thank you.
No, I wasn't. You're welcome. I wasn't trying to be nice. I was being legit.
Oh, that's cool.
I say because Billy understands bowling equipment, shots, oil,
To an
carry.
extent, yes. There's still more
Billy.
to learn.
There's always more to learn, right? It's like real estate. I'm the best real estate agent I know. Still always a lot to learn.
Always a ton to know.
All right, so let's get back to what's at hand. So Felix is a 150 in the 8th. Lujan around the front 4. And then he's got a 9 count, 8 count, 9 count spare. Morgan's had a lot of opens. Curry's still in it.
Oh, pocket.
Ooh, a 4-9s.
Starting with the 4-bagger, he's kind of.
Yeah, it's moved around a
As a
little
reminder, guys, first place will get $440.
bit. Hey Billy, what's first place get next week?
$1,000 the first place.
$1,000.
Second place is $400. So third place, 175, I think.
No.
Something like that. I think that maybe losing that ball for Isaac may have threw him off his groove a little bit.
Well, I would agree with you, but yet he came out to shoot with the strike.
I know.
And then the shot was different. I know it would because you're moody, because you're a diva. But he threw a strike, and then I think the shot was different on the other lane, and then he's been right there since.
Nice pick up there for Isaac.
All right, come on, Morgan.
Getting his ball out of the machine,
I'm not
destroying
lying.
my pants.
Right. I'm ready for Morgan to throw it in the hole here because I love the kid. Attaboy, Morgan.
Pure shot there. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough. But
It's not going to be enough to win, I don't reckon. Although Felix opened in the 8th, Lujan opened in the 8th. So right now, honestly, who's in control, Billy?
Curry. Mr. Curry.
Curry's in control right now.
My pick.
Well, you lefties have to stick together.
There's
It's
not
a
many
rule.
of us, so yeah, we got to stick together.
Not that that's bad by any stretch. Just saying you all have to stick together.
Felix, great shot.
And Curry normally wears his beanie. Where's his skull cap tonight? He's trying to figure it out.
What's up?
Who's calling you? Billy's on the phone.
Hello?
Who's calling Billy? Two people like him, his wife and me. I'm here and she's at home. It's a big shot for Curry, actually. You could take a death grip on this match if you were to bury one and throw 10 back.
We're getting down to the final match here, but yeah, I'll go do it when we're done.
No, and Curry threw a great shot. It was just, I don't know what his shot. I don't know what his shot pattern or shot path was supposed to look like. To me, it looked flat.
It was very flat. That's the fastest ball Rick thrown probably in his life, 17.7 miles an hour.
All right, it's a big spare for him. Lujan throws a strike now.
There you go. Big shot there. Big shot.
72 in the 8th. Curry's at 185. So, that was a big strike. He's Lujan put a lot of pressure on Curry for this spare shot. He's got to hit this spare shot. Morgan's throwing a double. I think it's kind of still all up in the air here, folks.
Ron Johnson III watching.
Of course, Ron's watching.
Yeah, see Chris Lawson flat. That was super flat.
Yes, Chris, we know.
I know if I left that, I would say that was not a good shot.
And that's a solid spare shot.
That was a great shot.
While it's only for a couple $100, there is some pressure associated with that shot.
Yes.
That's a good shot. This is a big shot for Morgan. If Morgan could throw this one, sounded smooth. He liked it a lot. And it was 10 in, 10 back.
See if Isaac can get on a roll here to finish out the game. Here's it.
He did. That was, I don't know what you call it, hammered at least.
Still Mike's game going to the 10th, but anyway, but still $200 a second. And it
Ain't-
drops all the way to 130 for third.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Isaac's over here chirping. Easy, Isaac. We don't need a ball return. It comes back. It's coming back. Maybe slower than most, brother, but it's coming back. Ouch.
Is that a stone? Nine?
That is the purest definition of a racked 9 pin.
Noah? No. Noah.
Morgan, I don't. Yeah, all you Gallegos is of shush. That was a stone rack shot. It's fair, Steve. It's fair.
Hey, watch the camera.
Oh yeah. Oh my. Sorry, my elbows are on the table again. Felix with his pure backswing.
Flat 10 again.
And Morgan.
Draper, what's up, Ren? How you doing, man? Glad you're watching. William Reynolds. Joe
Morgan ends up at 91, 81, which is like 91 minus 10. Which is, that was my math quiz for Billy. He thought that was funny. It's a rough go that game for Morgan. 39 and 40 will make a man out of you, dude. I saw Wednesday night on the new Arapahoe shot the Dusty Road, which is 24 feet and 3 mils.
Glad you understand.
Averaged 204 on it, so I was all right with that.
Alright, so that's going to pretty much submit Felix not last.
Yeah, Felix will not last unless he falls down or fouls, which I would bet a lot of money he will not do that.
I would, yes, same here. Alright, this is big for Rick. Rick can shut everybody out here. Can he shut out? Can he shut out Mike?
He can. If Curry were to punch out, he would shut out Lujan by 3 pins.
Oh, that thing read early. That thing read super early. Wow.
Did that read early and then hang a little bit?
Kind of had some friction, kind of had a wiggle, and then pushed out. But by then, it hooked early, so ball goes inside when it hooks a little bit. Pushed then a little bit further down, and right through the face. So off his hand, I thought it was all right until I saw that little wiggle.
Right, it looked good off his hand, and I mean, as a lefty, he only left a 4 pins. So usually, if it reads early and stays smooth, he'd go through the beak and maybe even leave a split. Right?
He almost got away with it. I mean, that could have been a big 4 easily, but he'll take a 4 count off that.
I'm sure he'll take a 9 count, leave a 4 pin. I'm sure he will. But you were right. It did read early. I just wanted to make sure that I saw it right. And then it did then hang a little bit. Attaboy.
All right, so here we go, down to the wire. For $400, $440.
So Curry throws a strike here and gets to 224. Isaac punches. It's a big shot for Lujan right here.
Yep.
That's totally inside.
Inside off his hand.
214. I think that locks it up. I think even if Curry falls down on this shot, he wins it. 92. Yeah, he's done, dude.
Who's going for second right now? So second could either be Mike or Isaac.
His second's going to be Mike or Isaac. Yep.
And that's still $200.
Yep. 74, 94. Mike's in the catbird seat at the moment. Although if Isaac threw a strike in the 10th, I think he'd take second.
Great shot.
And that's
there.
Curry.
Good finish there.
And that's Curry. Curry's going to win it tonight on the below the bowling alley back shot, whatever you put out this week to win it. Which, as much as I love Rick Curry, it saddens me that a lefty won it because y'all are kind of jerks.
That's my pick. What up?
What up? What up, everybody? So Isaac's living a clean life. Isaac can get to 214. He can get to 214.
You can go 214, really?
Yeah, if he punches, it'd be 214.
If he does it, it's still 204.
Unless he went like 3 count.
Thank you, fellas.
Hey,
Appreciate you guys.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Hey, Phoenix. Congratulations, Phoenix.
awesome.
Phoenix, which I interviewed earlier, finished second in the handicap pot. And he's got a bright future ahead of him, right? Said he wants to be a PBA bowler. He's got a skater do haircut. Good-looking young man. How old are you?
11.
11. He looks 8, though. He looks way younger. All right, good job, man. So there we go. Rick Curry's going to win this week with a 224. Mike Lujan is going to finish. Oh, no, I lied. Isaac's going to finish second with a 203. Lujan's going to finish third with a 200. Phoenix is going to finish fourth with a 190, and Morgan's going to finish 181. Because apparently Morgan hates me because I picked him to win, and he didn't want me to be right. Just kidding, folks. Just giving him a hard time. So, everybody knows who next week's the last week. 40 bowlers left. We'll see who can cash it all in next week. Again, if y'all have anybody with any real estate needs, let me know. Text me, call me, email me. Pigeon carrier, smoke signal, whatever. Everybody let me know. Until then, everybody have a great night. And Billy and I will see you next week. Love you all. Good night.